Welcome to Awesome Spreadsheets. In this demo video, we're going to show you how to complete your budget versus actual report. So the first thing we want to do is head down to our navigation button at the bottom and select budget and schedule. Now to complete your budget versus actual report, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you enable your accounts from the charts of accounts for the budget page. You simply head down to your chart of accounts, and under the budget section you want to select yes. So as you can see, our drywall account is set up for budget, our master format report, and our real estate report. So if we head back to our budget versus actual report, here we have our drywall material. Now this column here is our adjusted budget. There's nothing for us to do in all the items here in gray. These sections are going to be automatically calculated, but the adjusted budget takes into account your rough budget in section 1, your estimate from your material takeoff, or your awarded bid. These are the bids or the hard prices that you're going to get from your contractors. Now to complete a budget for our drywall estimate, we simply enter our rough estimate based on what we think is going to cost to do the job. In this case, I'm going to enter $300. So as you can see, the adjusted budget is automatically updated. The actual is 0 because we have not entered any actual expenses in our journal. So the cash available to spend is $300. Our percentage spent is 0. And right now we just have our rough budget. So in the previous video, we showed you how to complete a material takeoff, and we're going to add that information to this budget versus actual report. So now we've added our takeoff, and we have a price of $212.34 for materials, and our adjusted budget has now shifted from our rough budget to our takeoff total. So the final step here is to award the job to a contractor. So we have a contractor or a sub-trade come out and give us a firm price of $275 for the job. And this was from Handyman Services Inc. And as you can see, our adjusted budget has now shifted to our actual hard costs from the contractor. And now we have cash available of $275. Our percent spent is 0. Now I'm going to enter some transactions to show you what the budget versus actual would look like once we start adding our expenses. So we want to head over to our journal. I'm going to enter a date of January 1st. Here we have a drywall expense. Let's just call this deposit. A deposit of $100. Here we are going to put the debit account to our drywall as an expense. And then the credit, let's just say we put this on our credit card. So now if we go back to our budget versus actual, now you see our $100 expenses showing up in our actual column. Cash available is $175, and that leaves us with a percentage spent of 36.36%. We're going to add another journal entry. So let's say the next month of February 1st, we had a final payment of $175. If we head back to our budget versus actual page, as you can see here, the actual cost is now $275, which is equal to our budget. Therefore, the cash available is 0. Our percent spent is 100. Let's say we went over budget in this example. I'm going to add another journal entry for March 1st. and this would be additional costs, and we had $100 of additional costs. So if we head back to our budget versus actual, as you can see now, our total costs were over our budgeted amount by $100. Therefore, our cash available is negative because we've gone over budget, and we're 36.36% over budget. So there is a quick example of how to use the budget versus actual report. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and we will see you on the next one.